All right. So, do you ever get tired of being wrong, Kfarr? It's all your favorite slop tube drama farmers on the right wing that told you that Hassan was uh, hurting a dog's just to deflect from the fact that your dogs look miserable. So let's watch some TikToks. Let's just see how the internet has reacted.
Lock in! Lock the fuck in! Walmart employee here. A customer said they don't like you. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the update. Like, whoa, what a pop! Oh, I can't, like, wow. Also, QAnon is real. Dude, did you hear what this other streamer had to say about another streamer that had to say about you? Like, what? I don't care, man.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is this for? Who is this for? Lock it.
I'm honestly really disappointed in Moist Critical. And I've watched Moist Critical for a really long time. I really like his content. I think he's cool. But I think the entire Hassan situation was weird. Like, it was weird. Like, I don't know. This man, he's not political, and I know that. And that's fine. It's fine. But, like, as soon as Hassan gets in any kind of trouble, especially perpetuated by Ethan Klein, we're taking what Ethan Klein says as truth? I don't know. It was really weird to me, and I didn't like it. I'm honestly really disappointed in
my opinion of the shock collar controversy that's going on right now as an animal care professional. So Hassan Piker allegedly used a shock collar on his dog. Don't know the name of the dog. Know she's a girl though. During his stream. So let's get into the important issue. The important issue is that there's basically a civil war happening in America right now. Like one state directly against another state's wishes invaded them with their National Guard. And there's also so much political violence happening right now that isn't being broadcast to the people because our government is corrupt. But luckily, we have the technology of our phones to see on-ground footage of what's happening across the country and across the world. But the government is lying to most people because they don't want us to know what's actually happening.
Does she know? Kaya, of course, is capable of breaking all toys. Look at her. Look at her. What'd you do to your toy?
Look at that
You
abused
broke it.
dog.
Wait.
The narrative that this dog is like abused, like, look, he's got a bed for her. Did you know that the big dogs get hip dysplasia? I had one that couldn't get up anymore. So yeah, it's that dog is so abused. That dog has a better life than you, Kevin Farrar.
You're telling me like that? Little cutie pie? Oh my God. Yeah, little do you know, I actually have an electrocution collar that forcibly makes her wag her tail. Does she know? Kaya, of course, is capable of breaking all toys. Look at her. Look at her.
What an adorable dog.
So multiple dog trainers have come out and explained that Hassan Piker's collar he wasn't using it to shock his dog in that video clip. But I'm just very curious. Do those people who've been posting saying that, Hassan Piker is abusive to animals, have they ever posted about the dogs in Gaza? The ones that are starving to death because aid won't be let in, so there's no dog food, and the environment has been completely decimated?
Boom.
I mean, we've all seen the photos and videos.
Nailed
There's
it.
nothing there. They've killed all of the nature basically. There's nothing that these dogs can hunt or eat or find anywhere. Like these dogs, people's pets, some of them are dying because of Israel. So many of them have already been killed by the explosions, by the gunshots, by starvation. And yet I feel like the people who are really, really adamant about harassing Hassan about his dog, which people have shown, and he has shown that he's not shocking the dog. Have they posted about the dogs and animals in general
Hell
in
no.
Palestine?
Hell
Or
no.
do they not care?
They don't care. They're
Just
just
curious.
drama slop tubers.
Well, folks, the results are in. It looks like I abused my dog. Because guess what he does all day when I'm home? And guess where he is when I'm not home? And guess where he sleeps for 8 to 9 hours every night without moving?
Right. Y'all act like you've never had a dog before. Like that's what dogs do. They sit around and the lazy fuckers. Some are, some aren't. Most are.
Living.
Fake outrage by
Okay,
K
but in
Fall.
all seriousness, if you're a normie seeing this shit, like you have no idea who Hassan is outside of this, please look into the people who are spouting this lie because they are genuinely some of the most vile and deranged people I have ever seen in my entire life. Judge me by my enemies continues to reign true. It never fails. And these people don't actually care about Kaya's well being. They just want something to get Hassan for. And they want it to be true. They want her to be abused. And they are so desperate for it to be true that they just have to make shit up and hallucinate and then get mad at the stuff that they're making up.
Exactly. You make up so much shit about me. I can't trust anything that you say about other people. Kevin Farrar.
So I watch Hassan Piker. I'm not a super fan or whatever. I'm not a subscriber, but I enjoy his content. I think a lot of it is good for like a stepping stone into leftist politics. But every once in a while, like probably about like every 3 months, there'll be like this insane accusation spread his way. And I'll
Sound
be like
familiar?
shocked and appalled, of course, and I'll look into it, just blatantly untrue. But the thing that's crazy to me is that it's not just like Republicans, conservatives spreading this thing, it's liberals too, but not even just liberals, other leftists. I'm like, what is the reason? What is the reason? Like, my criticisms of the guy stems from the fact that I think he hugs and kisses liberals a little too much. The way y'all are acting, you'd think he'd be advocating for an armed vanguard party. But yeah, this week's accusation is that he, like, abuses his dog. So I got on a stream, he literally had to link a clip of him showing his dog's collar on stream to prove that it wasn't a shot collar. Like, this shit is ridiculous. So
It is.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's absolutely ridiculous, and the people that are still doubling down on that lie, people like Kevin Farrar, who's so incredibly jealous of what I say, what Hassan says, because you're just not cool enough. You're just not good at what you do. You just regurgitate what the dude that doesn't shower, Assman Ghoul or whatever the fuck your favorite video game player.
Hassan Piker and the dog shot collar thing, it feels like Obama's tan suit. Like, not at, but like, that's the best y'all got?
Right?
In a world where every day truly awful, horrible things are coming out about people, to see someone make up for just such blasphemy, it brings back.
It's like whatever distracts from the fact that the president fucked a 12-year-old girl.
Back memories of what it felt like to be in the tan suit outrage era. And it's low-key funny. Like, don't make me defend a man, but like, that was not a shot call. Shut up. But also just the triviality of it all. I don't think I said that right. Trivialness.
Trivialness. Yeah.
I gotta let my guy know whatever that was. I want seconds. This is some good Roll Tide.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, the whole Hassan Piker.
This my baby dog.
This my baby dog.
This is the first day I got Kaya. Look at how tiny she is. Can't believe it's been a year. She's a year old now.
Oh,
Big
look at
girl.
that abused
Let's see what
doggy.
happens. This dummy still sleeps like this, I swear to God. Look at the way she's twitching over here. She's probably running around in her dream. And this is how the princess eats her food. Look at this. Oh my God, she is such a lady. She pauses and lets the food settle a little bit before she goes back in for seconds. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I brought her to the vet, and of course, she little dookie. She's the thing, queen shit. And then one day, she just grew and didn't really stop growing.
Look at that. Oh, does that look like a dog that's being tortured? Get the fuck out of here.
Park or something? Is that what's going on?
But here's the thing. everybody has an opinion on this all of a sudden, but you could tell who the slop tubers and the drama farmers are. They're so incredibly jealous of Hassan, and this is all just free promotion. It's really great. People are learning about Hassan and learning about his politics. I love it. It's great, especially since you've been so wrong. I mean, you're always wrong there, Kevin Farrar. Let's see.
When I woke up this morning and looked at my Twitter feed, I saw like dozens of tweets. Some that hit like over 100,000 likes accusing Hassan Piker of like abusing his dog Kaya, saying that he had an electric collar on her and because, I don't know, she got out of her bed that he shocked her. Obviously, Hassan has had that dog for a few years, and I think it was kind of insane that he would abuse a dog that he takes so much care of. Well, Hassan went live not too long ago and he showed the collar, and surprise, surprise, everybody was making that shit up. And I truly do find it insane that in just 24 hours, all of Hassan's haters and stalkers manufactured like a narrative that he was an animal abuser when that was never the case.
Oh yeah, looking at you, Kfarr, you lie all the fucking time. All the time. I'm actually amazed at how much you lie, and people just eat it up. People just believe you. The same 20 people in your chat, the same people that you donate to yourself using sock accounts. You get the ball rolling with legal fiction, not a real person. Not a real person. Yeah. You were quick to jump on that one without any facts. Did you know that dogs do that? It's a nail. If you've ever looked at your dog, it's a nail on the side of their paw. I can't remember what they call it. I can't remember what they call it now. Fuck. But yeah, you've never heard a dog like make a noise. Your dogs never make any noise anyways. We never see them outside. We never see you taking them for a walk. You'll stare at the sidewalk, but you'll never take the dog for a walk. Yeah. The guy whose dogs look fucking miserable in the background and are locked in those rooms, by the way.
Like, I think something like this should open people's eyes to how dangerous slander campaigns are. That, like, with absolute no evidence, there were thousands of people making tweets that, oh, Hassan's an evil piece of shit that abuses animals, and I hope he goes to hell for what he did to Kaya. And if people just paid attention to the kinds of people who are astroturfing this fucking campaign, and it doesn't help that it was on Twitter because, you know, Twitter is owned by Elon Musk and now it's a right-wing hell site, but people like Tectone and Ethan Klein were like really pushing that Hassan is this evil dog abuser when that was never the fucking case. And we really need to like really dig deep or like slow down when shit like this spreads on the internet because it's dangerous. Shit like that could kill people, honestly.
Get her, Kaya. Copyright incoming.
I love this cow. Oh my god. I'm gonna get one for my house.
Cute.
So why'd you let it go?
Yeah, you can let it go.
Oh, he's
That
such
was
an
dope.
animal
We just
abuser.
vibe pretty hard.
He's cute.
Can I hug?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean? Look, we're vibing. We're so vibing. That's crazy. Look at his butt. Wait, show his butt.
Nice. That's a good hug, Hassan.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Is he fat?
no.
He looks like he's like kind of out of shape. Here you go, bud.
An African
Oh
gray.
my god. We're chilling. We're chilling. We are fucking chilling so hard. It's crazy. You
Okay.
are so cute.
Change
Oh.
of pace. This is Winnie the Moo.
Oh, what's up? You chill like that?
The sun is streaming.
I love this cow. Oh my.
I knew it was gonna come to this. The moment I had seen the implication that Hassan shocked his dog, I knew people were gonna care about the idea of Hassan abusing his dog more than they care about human fucking beings. The people who hate Hassan care more about animal abuse than they do literal genocide. And here's the thing, I'm not saying you can't care about both, but it's very clear that a lot of people, particularly white people, care more about dogs than they do black and brown human beings. Like, it's one thing to care about animal abuse, it's another thing to humanize dogs more than you humanize humans. And the irony is, I've not seen definitive proof that Hassan is abusing his dog. It was confirmed by him that the shock collar that people were calling a shock collar was in fact a vibrating collar. People were up in arms about the idea of animal abuse, and it turns out it was just vibrating their neck. Now, mind you, I don't know that much about vibrating collars and whether they're ethical or not. I'm not saying that Hassan has never abused his dog. I don't know that man. All I do know is, if you have definitive proof of said abuse, bring it to the front. That's fine. But then also, for you to care more about dogs than you do human beings, that's so fucking weird. Like, I saw a video of Christian Divine stitching someone who was saying that Christian cares more about his political ideology than he does animal abuse. I mean, we can care about them both, but I would hope you care about genocide more than you care about the idea of a shock collar. And I'm not saying we have to justify shock collars, but you can excuse genocide, but you draw the line at shock collars? Like, I just...
Oh, the internet. I love the internet, especially when things like this happen and the slop tuber drama farmers get exposed for the lying shitbags they really are. Looking at you, Kevin Farrar.
Just don't like this whole PETA level bullshit. Like, for so many people to be able to humanize literal dogs more than they do fellow human beings, y'all are sick and deeply racist. The memes are funny. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah, the memes are funny.
Jesus Christ, I knew this was gonna happen. Dogs are man.
What is up, guys? New stupid test just dropped. If you believe this, I'll never take you seriously again. The straws we are grasping at just keep getting thinner and thinner. Best part is, like, jury's decided. He could show you the collar, won't matter. He could straight up tell you it wasn't a shock collar, wouldn't matter. I need you guys to think really long and hard about this. If this guy streamed every day for like ever, and this dog's been on stream pretty much every day since it's been alive, what do you guys think? Do you think this would be a one-off, or would we get other cases of this abuse? Like, please, can we use our brains for 5 seconds?
Yeah, use your brainy bit.
Clipping her paw on the bed. Does not matter. There are so many people that have said they are 100%.
Yeah, let's get that. Talk about that.
They are 100% people. There are so many people that have said they are.
That's the hangnail. And you've never heard a dog like yelp out, like, because it did something stupid or it ran into something, or maybe they, as dogs get older, they get cramps and get pain all through their body, especially big dogs. I've had several, and they hurt themselves sometimes. That's exactly what happened. It's that little nail. It's like the thumb. I don't even know why it exists. Somebody needs to explain to me why that nail even exists. Is it part of evolution? Is it to hold bones? I don't know what it is, but yeah, it happens. And that's what happened. And people are still going to continue and be like, "Oh, he keeps his dog shocked so that it'll stay in place." Motherfucker, do you have dogs? Do you have any dogs? Have you ever been around dogs? They will lay around all day. He said that he takes his dog to the park in the morning, to the gym. He takes his dog for a long walk at night. There are always people over at Hassan's house that are always spoiling this dog rotten. Okay? Stop. Just stop with the fucking accusations. You're still going to double down and triple down as you did, as it came out that none of that shit actually happened. That's what I mean. You perpetuate a lie. You slander and defame because you don't know what those two things are.
We're 100% certain that the dog got shocked. And I don't know how. How are they 100% certain? Whatever, it's nothing new. I'll throw him a bone and trust him. Not to get too parasocial, but I feel like history has shown that he does care about dogs. I believe when he bought Kaya at the adoption center, he paid for like the fees of every other dog in the place. But you know what? That doesn't matter either. Nothing matters. We are all so horned up to get a smidge of something. against him. The Democrats are, Republicans are. It's crazy. And you know what? I just don't think this one's gonna work. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time. What is...
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty.
You can excuse racism.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at animal cruelty.
You can excuse racism.
I love that.
I've been happy for
Okay, so this is my entire feed on TikTok today. My Twitter feed is just all Hassan, good and bad, back and forth, because it's a hellhole over there full of Nazis. But Blue Sky, absolutely nothing about Hassan on Blue Sky. Blue Sky is a shitty app. It really is a shitty app. It's where all the shit libs go. Can we agree that to dislike the shit libs?
a good bit that I haven't been getting dog training content, from people who don't know jack shit about either dogs or dog training. But now my For You page topics are coinciding. I finally saw that Hassan clip that people have been fucking freaking out about. That's what you have been fucking freaking out about? Because all I've been hearing on my fucking For You page is like, oh my god, the dog stepped out of place and then he screamed at her and shocked her. That's what you motherfuckers have been crying about? Exactly, Jeff. That's what you motherfuckers have been crying about? The dog? The dog stepped off its bed. It's raised orthopedic bed. If you don't know why a dog needs a raised orthopedic bed and then are wondering why, the dog is getting corrected for stepping off the orthopedic bed. If you don't know why that scenario's a thing, get out of the fucking conversation. The dog stepped off its bed. Hassan just looks over and says, Kaya, can you get the fuck on your... Didn't yell at her, didn't scream at her, wasn't abusing or anything. I'm not even a Hassan stan. I just actually know shit about dogs and dog training. She got back on the bed, she stepped wrong and cried. And people have turned that into, oh my god, he shocked her, he's abusing her. Oh my god, you motherfuckers are insufferable.
I love the internet.
And saying that he shocked her, he showed the fucking collar. If you don't know what a shock collar looks like, and if you don't even know what contact points on a collar look like, then get the fuck out of this conversation.
Right. Get out. Get the fuck out.
I don't even want to be in this conversation. But you motherfuckers are aggravating. That's what y'all have been crying about. That little, 5-second interaction. That non-issue interaction of a dog stepping off its orthopedic bed and then getting corrected and putting back on the bed.
Whatever distracts us from the fact that the Texas National Guard is invaded fucking Illinois, or that nobody wants federal troops in fucking Portland or California. I saw ice trucks out in Las Vegas last night. I'm like, holy fuck. This is not America. This is whatever distracts from the Epstein files, right? All the shit going on. This is the controversy, is that Hassan, his dog yelped. Get a fucking life. You fucking drama farming slop tubers. Do no research.
See, I wish this were true, but it's really not. What this is about, it is so clear, the way that people have reacted to it, is people salivating over Hassan Piker's downfall. That is what this is about. That is why all of the people who hate him the most immediately came out before he even responded to it and showed the proof that it wasn't a shock collar. And we're like, oh my gosh, look, cancel him. That's why if you look at 99.9% of the way people are talking about it, none of it is about the dog. It's all about Hassan. These people are sick. They were more excited at the idea of trying to destroy and cancel Hassan than they even were upset at the idea that maybe a dog was harmed. It is actually crazy the shit that people are willing to just believe. To be like, it doesn't matter. Like, I've literally seen people be like, I usually like Hassan, but it was clear. It was clear with no facts, like to back up what they're saying, just their feelings. Like, some of you are in Ethan Decline's comments agreeing with him when he put a prong collar on his dog. See, I wish that.
Not even a day after I tell you y'all got a switch up problem, y'all let people who hate Hassan Piker tell you he be out here going to Force Unleashed on Fido. Static Shock on Scooby-Doo. Here's a shocker. It's not true. Here's another shocker. The people who are reporting that it is also know that it's not true. They know dog trainers use little vibrating collars all the time, and they probably have used them and possibly worse on their own animals. But this was never about the dog. This is about discrediting Hassan because they don't like him, because he calls them on their BS and he looks closer to one of them. Nothing pisses that crowd off more than people who look like them telling them about themselves. Why you think they hate iDubbbz now? They'll tell you it's just because of his girl, and for some of them, I'm sure that it is, but honestly, it's mostly because he doesn't find it hilarious to spam the N-word anymore. You know, like other people who go outside and talk to humans. Someone who should embrace it. And I'm sure they'll hit you with, oh, no, on some technicality, like, no, he's Arab. So you want me to believe that if Hassan Piker started grifting all the way over here, that you guys would what? Go, hey, screw off, we don't want anything to do with you? You not like us? Or would he literally become bigger than Aiden Ross? I don't need an answer. I already know it. Anyway, y'all can go back to being parasocial weirdos again, because I promise you that man did not lose sleep over any of them accusations. Not
He didn't. He didn't. I think that's
Why are
it.
people mad about you, Kaya, / what were you doing? There's a clip out there that in the aftermath of me getting my internet getting pooped, I come back live and I'm very frustrated. And while I'm tweaking around, I give Kaya the place command as I usually do, which is one of the things that she knows is she's like professionally trained. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed, I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her like the upper nail that's like on the side of the bed. People speculated that I was actually shocking her. And they're like, oh, he was like hitting a button on his desk. They got completely duped by the framing of it. And it's all right. I understand. For those of you who are confused by it, I do not have a shock collar for Kaya, as I said yesterday, but it doesn't matter. People don't give a shit. All of the other clips that people have been showing are either the AirTag or the vibration collar that she has. This is one of Kaya's many collars. This is the one that people are talking about. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. There's the AirTag. There's the vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it. I understand why people are concerned about it. It makes sense why people will be like, oh my God, this person is being abusive if they only saw that clip. The most insane part about it is that a lot of people were just like automatically under the assumption that I've been like abusing my dog, that I love more than most human beings. I have people who have made it their full-time jobs to like professionally hate on everything that I.
Yeah, that's true. I have all my dogs I've loved more than human beings. That is 100%. It's just so outrageous that this thing has turned into, and I could keep going and keep going with these, but the internet responded, and sorry, I didn't warn the haters that are watching right now that there were some marginalized minorities on the feed. I should have warned you. I know that bothers you very much, Kevin Farrar, to see minorities doing anything but yell and scream on your stupid booze and body cam show.
I do. This is an inevitable byproduct of this. This is one of the most insane sagas that I have participated in so far. It is laughable because
like
I have
VCR.
been around so many other content creators, people that do like literally animal welfare advocacy and things of that nature. This dog is a famous dog, and she is one of the best taken care of dogs of all time. Like straight up. lives a better existence than I do, definitely lives a better life than my haters do. As far as not letting her roam in the room itself, the reason why she's not allowed to roam inside of this room, with the exception of like stretching or getting up, getting down, drinking water, things like that, is because she likes to lay on the ground. When she lays on the ground, that's terrible for her joints. Every single thing that I do with this dog is either with a professional dog trainer or with a vet. A lot of people don't understand how serious this is to take care of your dog, especially when you have a very large dog. Large dogs have a tendency to get hip dysplasia. And
My boxer had hip dysplasia, had to put him down. My Australian Ridgeback had hip dysplasia. Big fucking dog. If you don't know what an Australian Ridgeback is, they're big. They're like, this one was like the size of a lion, and yeah, that's one of the hardest things, because once their hips go, it's time to put them down, right? It's time to put them down. Um, they can't do anything, and so yeah. If I ever get a big dog again, I will definitely be getting one of those orthopedic beds for them and trying to keep them from laying on the floor, because it's a difficult thing to watch two big dogs of mine go through it. It just, yeah, it's one of the hardest things. Old dogs are hard. I'll just say that old dogs are hard. Those first few years are awesome. It goes by fast, but those last years, it's really, really difficult. It's really sad because you know how spry they were just, a couple years ago, and you don't have much time with dogs. So I believe him when he says that that he takes care of his dog better than other humans probably. I believe it.
and they have joint issues. She is 120 pounds.
I'm about
That is
to have
part
a
of the reason
joint
why
issue.
I take this very, very seriously. I am very, very careful and very good with Kaya. I spend every waking moment with her. She is the love of my life. She's the most important thing in my life. Okay. I love her more than I love most human beings. You only go one VOD bag and Kaya roams the entire VOD amount. I know, but it doesn't matter, right? Because if you are in here for an extended period of time, you already know this. But the problem here is that the narrative is not being guided by people who are interested in having a reasonable opinion on this. I think the worst aspect of it was I was frustrated because the internet had cut out and I didn't immediately rush to her. I went to her afterwards to see if she was all right, but she was, of course. And I do take accountability for that. I should have immediately went over when I saw her yelping, and that's it. But the idea that I'm like a abusive dog parent is completely ridiculous. What were you reaching for in the clip? What do you think? That's what all my Zintins are. Why are people mad about you, Kaya?
All right, so hopefully that solves it. I think that was pretty much.
Hey, y'all. So Donald Trump wants to deploy more National Guard.
Yeah, all right. These are.
Want to know why young men ended up voting for Donald Trump? It's because of right-wing shit stains like Asmongold, who deliberately lied and misconstrued reality to them, and it's still happening. That greasy fuck says, aside from the Epstein stuff, Donald Trump is doing everything he said he would do. Really? So where's the cheap healthcare, the cheap prescriptions, the cheap groceries? Oh, and that little thing called world peace that he promised, you worthless fucking shill. And that's like saying, aside from the cannibalism, Hannibal Lecter was a real good guy. Aside from the murdering and the drug manufacturing, Walter White was a real good family man. Donald Trump hasn't done fuck all to help the American people. And something tells me that the Rat King Asmongold was not referring to the reality of the situation, which is that decomposing, diaper-dragging, democracy-diddling dipfuck ran on destroying this country, and that's exactly what he's doing. If you're one of the grifting sacks of shit who gaslit, lied, and misconstrued reality in order to get us into this fucking mess, I've got two magic fucking words for you, you worthless bucket of piss. Get fucked.
Yeah. So there you go. You can find all those. Those are all reposted on my TikTok. I appreciate the lurkers for tuning in. The surveillance does. That we watch everything that you do. That's one of my TikToks. That's not my main TikTok, but that's all my feed today was just Hassan. Uh, these are all my reposts. And those are all the videos we watch from different creators. I love this app. I have way more fun on TikTok than YouTube. But yeah, it's all political. It's mostly just people giving their opinions. I like this guy a lot, Atheist Deist. He's a really funny guy. But this guy too, he cusses like nobody else. Let's watch one more.
Why should I pay for somebody else's kid's lunch? I don't know, Cletus, because they're kids and they...
Oh, come on. What the fuck?
Why should I pay for somebody else's kid's lunch? I don't know, Cletus, because they're kids and they shouldn't be punished for their parents' inability to feed them, regardless of what that reason is. You're not driving on that road right now. Why should you pay to pave it? Your house isn't on fire right now. Fuck the firefighters. Why do we pay for congressional health insurance? It doesn't benefit us at all. Do you see how fucking stupid you sound? Nasty fucks will sit and question why a kid needs a free lunch and whether or not they deserve one, but your mouth is so goddamn full of boot that you don't ask a fucking question about why a billionaire needs millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of tax cuts, which is why the free lunch for kids question is the ultimate litmus test for whether or not someone is worth the sweat and spit that got swapped to create them. Because if the answer is anything other than a swift and resolute yes, my next two words are get and fucked. Craziest fucking part is that you buckets of piss will sit there and rationalize about whether or not a kid needs a free lunch, and then the next goddamn words out of your mouth are, well, save the kids, protect the kids. You don't give a fuck about the kids. I'll tell you what, I don't know a single kid who's passed away because of a drag queen, but there are kids who starve to death every fucking day. Why?
Yeah. So if you didn't know, now you know. So perpetuate the lie, keep it going, Kfarr, because it's really funny to watch you eat crow, and you're always being proven wrong. And there wouldn't be a whole lot of content on here if you just admitted that you were wrong. Maybe even apologize. That'll never happen. We both know that. You've got too much pride and you will never admit when you're wrong. But you are wrong on this issue. You and your heroin junkie streaming partner, Catherine Zed, both wrong. Toodles!